So, today is Saturday, November the 18th. My name is Daiki Tsumagari. Do I have your permission to record this interview?
Yes.
Could you please tell me your name?
My name is Mara Cherkasky.
In your experience, how has Petworth changed over time?
I moved here in 2007 and to a house a couple blocks, 2-3 blocks east of the George Avenue Petworth metro station, which was a big draw to that particular house. And I think most people who got off the metro were African American at the time, and now it's much more white. It's changed a lot since the past 16 years or so, racially, and a lot of houses. It became the I think it was the number one neighborhood for flipping houses years ago. That wasn't really happening when I moved here. There were a few restaurants, sort of like more like old-time, long-time businesses here on Upper Street and farther down on Upper Street. Now a lot of them have changed to trendier places. They've renovated the library. They're building higher-rise buildings, tearing down the old houses on George Avenue and building condos. All kind of same looking. Some of the long-time restaurants are gone. It's changed a lot.
Would you say that anything has been gained from these changes? Anything specifically lost from these changes?
I wanted to live in a diverse neighborhood. It's still diverse, but less so. And I'm hoping it doesn't become completely white. That's not how I like to live. But I mean, what's gained is more places to shop. Actually, it was really hard to spend any money in the neighborhood when I moved here. There was CVS. There was no drugstore. There was a Safeway kind of smell. Like the refrigeration equipment didn't work properly. They didn't carry any organic products, and kind of like third class, like worse quality produce, that type of thing. And so there's a new Safeway. There's a CVS with bare shelves now. But anyway, there's a farmer's market. Which is a really nice addition to the neighborhood. There's these Petworth days. There's a lot more things to do. There's some concerts, and there's just a lot more to do. You can stay in the neighborhood and sort of meet your needs.
So would you say that prior to this, you would have to leave the neighborhood in order to shop, go to events?
It was a great experience, yeah. I mean, we've always had a library.
Are there places in Petworth that make you feel like you've gained community, you've gained a place, or a part of this community, I guess?
Well, this Petworth Day, the library has been renovated. There are nice meeting spaces and a lot of events there, classes and events and one-offs, book talks. There's the hardware store is a good addition down on Upshur. Sort of good place to meet neighbors, and it's of course very convenient to have. It's a pretty big hardware store to have in the community. And there's many more restaurants. It's a nicer place to eat.
Would you say you have a favorite memory from your time in Petworth?
Well, yeah, I have some really great neighbors. So just actually what I most like about DC is sort of hanging out on the porch. You can hang out on your porch and talk to the neighbors because they're row houses, or just go out and rake or work in the garden, and neighbors will be out there. And so if you're feeling lonely or whatever, you go out and there's almost always somebody out there to talk to. I love that.
And in 5 years from now, what would you envision for Petworth? What would you like to see going forward?
Things don't freeze in time, but I hope it doesn't keep gentrifying, which is probably in vain.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you would like to add? Anything you'd like to observe about Petworth?
I guess before I moved here, I had barely looked out of it. I hadn't really been here. I'd been to the cemetery, Rock Creek Cemetery. That's actually something I love, and that's been here forever. But anyway, it's a really nice neighborhood, and it's a great place to live.
Well, thank you for sharing your story.